Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to our weekly market update. Today I've got Karl and Maddie with me. How you going, guys?
Good, thanks.
Really good, thanks.
And this is our last one for winter, so heading into a bit of spring weather with some flowers out and some warm weather coming for the next few days. So,
Absolutely, looking forward to that.
So what's been happening this week? We'll start with Karl today. How's the sales been this week, Karl, and activity levels?
Still very strong. Seems like we're saying the same thing each week, but that's because that is the fact. It is in fact continuing and surprising us to a large extent. Winter normally slows down, but certainly doesn't feel like it has this time around, has it?
No. And how's the listings feeling? And is it starting to feel like spring yet?
Yeah, look, we're definitely feeling like there's a bit of a spring coming round the corner. So definitely quite a few people starting to consider their options coming to market in spring. So I think we're going to see a little bit of an influx of properties hitting the market, which will be nice in a market that there's obviously a complete lack of properties being available. On that note, we've still had some pretty crazy numbers.
First weekend of proper, I guess, volume of open inspections. What do we have? 6, 7 open on Saturday. So there's a decent amount open for the first time in a very, very long time. So
that's right. So that's equated to 50 people coming through the open homes. Which is pretty substantial, really.
People or
groups? Well, we're talking groups, obviously. So groups, that equates to obviously well over 150 people, really. So 50 different groups through the opens, that's right,
So very active, and other than that, there's a few listings on, but not particularly a heap more. And how many private inspections and other activities of injury?
Yeah, they continue to be quite strong. So not everybody goes through the open homes. We still do a lot of private inspections. This week we've had around 27 inspections that were just private. And that's a very small handful of properties. So imagine we have a lot more on the market.
So pretty busy agents with those sort of volumes of opens and buyers through. So
definitely.
And lots of people missing out, still multiple offers and things, still the same story. So
despite prices are obviously a lot higher than most buyers want to see them at the moment, we're still seeing that level of activity where buyers are having a go. There's still multiple offers coming in on the majority of the properties that we have.
Tough, isn't it?
Sure is, Maddie.
Cool. All right. So yes, I guess the message there is now's the right time to start talking to people. So an appraisal, seeing where things are at. The values might have changed significantly over the last.
That's a big one, actually. Really important for anyone who has had an appraisal with us in the past, and you're sort of thinking that, oh wow, I'm priced out of the market. I'm not going to be able to buy. You've got to realise that yours has gone up 2 cents, and I've certainly had conversations recently with some people that only 6 months ago we were looking at this value, and now they're up here, and so obviously that puts them back in the market, and something that they didn't even think that they were being affected as well. Of course they are.
How about the property management market? How's it been going this week?
Still pretty busy, which is good. I mean, we're usually the same in property management. We see it sort of a bit of a downturn in winter time, but we've just still been trugging along, which is good. We've got 7 properties online, which is a nice number.
It's really good.
Yeah, we managed to lease 4 in the last week, and we'll have another one in Mountain River popping up in the next couple of days.
Cool.
Interesting that our Port Huon property, Nine Palmers, and our Surveyors Bay property have been really, really popular. So people are looking a little bit further south at the moment, isn't it? And not just central Huonville.
I was wondering whether having 7 online would have spread it so there was only a couple of people with each house versus having like 10 going for 20 going for each house. Has it
still been depends on the property. Like Port Huon tomorrow we have an open home at 2, and there's already 10 people
Yeah,
to
region.
have a
Yeah,
look.
okay. So
yeah.
certain properties.
Yeah, certain properties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
I guess
much.
the view probably helps.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're finding the pricing of where the owner sets that price with the rent
Yep.
makes a big difference.
Makes a
If it's
huge
$30 a week too dear, no one's interested.
Yep.
And if it's a
Yeah.
good value, you're getting a lot of.
And also with the applications coming in before people have even viewed the property, if
Yep.
the price is at that exact right place, then the applications will just roll in rather than people just waiting for the viewing to see if it suits them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Mm.
All right, we won't hold you all up for too much longer, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, great to see so much activity and so much action going on at the moment, and looking forward to seeing what spring brings in the next couple of days. And as this weather's looking more promising, I'm sure people will be even more active as we get a few days cracking above 20 degrees and the ground starts to dry out a little bit. So yeah. Cool. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next update.